Good morning, children. Welcome back our science class. Let's start our next class. Previous many topics we learned. Yesterday about what topics we learned, children? Yes. What is that? About amphibians. Now one more topic in this lesson. Very interesting topic. Today I will teach you. What is the name of the lesson, children? Do you remember or not? Adaptations. Adaptation in the animals. Adaptations in animals. Did you watch yesterday video, children? Yeah, in our third lesson, one more important topic we will discuss today. Amphibians, aquatic animals, terrestrial animals, those everything we learned in the previous classes. Now, one of the interesting topic about birds. Today we will discuss. Okay? Yeah, children, do you like birds? Yes, of course. Everyone likes birds because those are small in size and very beautiful. They make different sounds. So birds it means some of the people they make pet animals in their houses, like some birds, parrot, pigeon, sparrows. Those some type of birds they kept at home like a pet animals. So whatever the birds, see children, number of birds we can see like animals. Number of birds we can see in our surroundings. Which birds we can see in our surroundings? Yes, sparrows. Those are very small in size. This much of small in size. Crows. Most everywhere we can see crows. Eagles. Parrot, pigeon, and not only that, hen also a bird. So all these are all the birds. Eagle, sparrows, pigeon, parrot, vultures. All these are all the birds. See, children, where we are living? We have houses. We live in our houses. Then where these birds are live? Yes, birds live in their nests. Where they live, ma? They live in their nests. In our houses means we only build that houses. Then who built these nests? Anyone built that? No. Birds build their nests by their own. Not only we built our houses like bricks, cement, sand, everything. So much of material they take and they build their houses. But how these birds build their nests? You know? Did you see any time any nests? Where they kept their nests? Where they built their houses like a nests? You know? Yes. Where they built their houses, it means their nests. They built their nests on the trees and any old buildings. They built their nests. And how it made? They cannot use any cement, bricks, sand and everything. These are nests only, birds only build their nests. Some of the waste materials like a grass, and small sticks, dry sticks and leaves and we are throwing waste materials like a clothes in our houses, from our houses. Those waste are like a small clothes and cotton, something, those waste only they catch, they take it and they build their nests by their comfortable. They comfortable, birds comfortable, they build their nests. And all the birds are built the same nests? No. How the birds are differ from the bird to bird, these nests also differ from bird to bird, like a nest to nest. You see the sparrow, it is very small. Compare that sparrow, you see the pigeon, that is little bit of bigger than the sparrow. And you see the parrot, that parrot is bigger than, what is that? Dove and that bird, sparrow and this bird. So like that, those are small in size too, very big birds like an ostrich. Like a ostrich. Not only the ostrich, it means vultures and what is an eagle. Those are very big. Means some birds are small in size, some birds are big in size. Whatever that, birds are built their nests. You see that woodpecker, sparrow built their nest very small in size. It means very small. Like in houses also they build their nests. If anyone not there in the houses, they comes to the houses and they build their nest in somewhere, any corner. Like you see that some birds build their nests on the trees. And you see the one of the bird, woodpecker. That woodpecker's beak is very long and short too. So that woodpecker, they built their nest on the trees' burrows. They, with the help of their beak, they put their hole on the stem. They live in that stem, that burrow only they live. So some birds are there, nests also differ from bird to bird. Okay, whatever that, they built their houses, they built their nests. Then, if they build their nest, they take some of the time only spent in the nests. They built their nests, but they spend only some time only in the nests. Then, where they spend the remaining time? Do you know, children? Yes. They spend much time, they fly in the air. Only these nests are to take rest. For reproduction, they lays the eggs. And they hatch their babies. For that purpose only, these nests only, the birds only using. But most of the time, these birds are spent in the air by flying. You know, children, can you fly in the air? No, we cannot fly in the air. Why? We had legs. We can walk. We cannot fly because we don't have any special features to live in the water and to fly in the air. Like this is our adaptation to walk with our legs on the land. But these birds, these birds had legs, but sometimes only they use to walk on the branches, on the trees, on the houses somewhere. But most of the time they can fly. Most of the time they can fly in the air. In the air. How the birds are flying in the air? How that birds are flying in the air? Why they fly in the air? Which body parts are suitable to fly in the air? We cannot fly. Which organs are not there to fly? Which organs are there? Birds. They can fly in the air. That everything we will discuss in the class. Okay, ma'am? Now, the birds have a nests. They have their homes. But they spend very much time in their nests. But most of the time, animals most of the time spend in the air. Those animals known as aerial animals. What animals, children? Aerial animals. Aerial. A-E-R-I-A-L. Aerial. A-E-R-I-A-L. Aerial animals. Now our topic is aerial animals. Remember, children? A-E-R-I-A-L. Aerial. This is the new term. This is the new term. So repeat many times this word. A-E-R-I-A-L. Aerial animals. Now we will discuss about aerial animals. What are the aerial animals now? Once again, I am repeating you. Listen carefully. Animals, most of the time, they spend in the air. Where they spend? They spend in the air. అంటే గాల్లో ఎగురుతూ ఉంటాయి. So, that animals are known as aerial animals. Those birds live sometime on the land in their nests. But much time they spend in the air. That type of animals known as aerial animals. So, what are the examples of aerial animals? Yes, all the birds. You know, children, insects also they can fly. Flying animals known as aerial animals. Which animals are spend much time in the air? We said just now only. So, including in the birds, insects also, all the birds are aerial animals. Include the birds, insects also can fly. Insects also can fly in the air. See, what are then how these birds can fly in the air? How these birds can fly in the air? We will see now. What are the features of the birds to adopt to fly in the air? What are the body features? All these topics are about body features are adopted in the different areas. Now, this is the topic of aerial animals. What are the special features of these aerial animals to fly in the air? See, children, this is a bird and this is a bird. Birds, you know, once you imagine sparrow, crow, eagle, vulture, and what is the regular lips? Sparrow, parrot, pigeon. These birds, once you remember that, how happily they fly in the air. Sometimes we also thinking that, if you had wings, we will also fly in the air happily. Everything we will see down. Sometimes we are also thinking like that. Is it possible? No, it cannot possible because we don't have a special organ. What is that organ? Yes, see here, children. Birds have a wings. wings. With the help of these wings, birds fly easily in the air. Then how the wings are formed? No children, the front two limbs. Here these are the limbs. The front two limbs are modified birds like a wings. What are those? Front two limbs. The front two limbs. The front two limbs are modified as a wings. See, these are the wings of the bird. These are the wings of the birds. So, with the help of the wings, the front two limbs are modified as a wings. With the help of the wings, birds fly easily in the air. Birds fly easily in the air. That is one of the features. These birds fly in the air. And next one, see children, the shape of the body. The shape of the body. How in the previous class, the fish, aquatic animals, shape also boat shaped. That boat shaped is suitable to swim in the water. Here also, these birds' body, streamlined body, boat body, and the birds also sometimes like this only. So they can fly. The boat shaped body and streamlined. Boat shaped body, boat shaped, streamlined. The boat shaped and streamlined body is support to these birds to fly easily in the air. To fly easily in the air. And these fly means if suddenly any air also means this body shape is support to catch the air back. Support to throw the air back because of this shape of the body. That streamlined and boat shaped body that helps these birds to push the air back. Push the air back. That is one of the special features. These birds fly easily in the air. Next one. See, not only this one. Birds have a feathers. It means, see, our skin is covered with hair. Like all the animals, terrestrial animals, all the animals, skin is covered with hair, and some of the animals skin is covered with fur. Skin is covered with fur. And see, aquatic animals, yesterday we learned the fish skin is covered with scales. So different animals body covered with the different parts, different organs. Say birds also, this skin is covered with, the body is covered with feathers. The body is covered with feathers. F-E-A-T-H-E-R-S, feathers. See, anytime if you touch that bird, it's very smooth. Because of that smoothness, we get through the feathers. Those are very smooth. So, with these feathers only, body is covered with the feathers. Then why the body is covered with feathers? These birds, these feathers are protect the birds from the cold, heat and rain also. Protect the bird. These feathers protect the bird from the heat. All the seasons are not the same. Some days are very hot, some days are very cold, some seasons are rainy season. So, these feathers protect the birds from the heat, cold and rain also. And rain also. This is also one of the feature these birds have. Okay, ma? Next one. See, children. If do you see the balloons? Everyone, children like the balloons. If you feel that normally balloons are very small in size. Very normally. If you push that, if you fill that air, then only it become big. Then only it become big. See that if you fill that air, if you fill in that balloon with air, it will be fly. It will be flow. It means it will be flow in the air. Will be flow in the air. Why? If it has a air, then only it flow. Or else it cannot stay in that place only. And somewhere. So how the balloons fill with air, it will move. These birds also, this body have air sacs. In between, here in the body have air sacs. What are those? This body have air sacs. These birds' body have air sacs. These air sacs make the bird become light. How we fill up the balloon into air? If you fill the balloon, it becomes a bigger one because inside what is there? Air is there. So if you throw it, air balloons, you see that it will goes up. If the air is there, then only it goes up. Or else, like a normal balloon, it will be normal. Same, birds also, these birds' body have air sacs. What are those? Now here, some of the air sacs are there in the body. These air sacs makes the bird's body light. Makes the bird's body light. Bird's body light. And not only that, main thing, we have a bones inside of our body. Inside of our body, if you touch it, see some very hot particles we find. What are those, children? You see here and see here our legs and our head, everything, our total body is inside filled up with bones. That bones only covered with muscles. Smoother part are the muscles, harder part is bones. See, if you cut the bones, what will come out from the bones? Blood and marrow. It comes out. But these birds have, bones have filled up with air. That is the special feature these birds have. That is the special feature these birds have. What is that means? These birds' bones are filled with air. Birds' bones are filled with air. Bones filled with air. With the hollow bones. That bones only we know as hollow bones. Hollow bones. These hollow bones makes the bird's body light. Makes the bird's body light. So, in this case, the air sacs and the hollow bones, these two make the bird's body light. In this light weight is easily to support to fly in the air, bird easily and fastly. This is the main reason birds fly in the air. Birds fly in the air. What, children? Hollow bones and the air sacs makes the bird's body light. Makes the bird's body light. And birds baruga undukunda teligga unchutundi. So because of that light weight, birds fly easily in the air. Birds fly easily in the air. This is the special feature of the birds to fly in the air. Okay. So all these features like a wings. They have wings. Front two limbs are modified as a wings. With the support of the wings, it can fly easily in the air. And not only that, the boat shaped of the bird and streamlined body help the bird to fly in the air, and the shape of the bird easily to push back the air. So, in this way, bird fly in the air easily. And 8 sacs and the main hollow bones. Hollow bones means 8 filled bones. 8 filled bones. So 8 filled bones means these are very light. Very light. So these hollow bones and the 8 sacs, these two make the bird's body light. With the light body, birds fly in the air easily. And the feathers. The bird's body is covered with feathers. What is that, children? Feathers. These are the wings. So bird's body covered with feathers. These feathers protect the bird from cold, rain and very hot. So all these features are suitable these birds to live in the spend much time in the air. Okay, ma'am? Are you understand? What are the features? Wings and feathers, boat shaped body, streamlined body, and the main 8 sacs and hollow bones. Hollow bones. All these body features support the birds fly in the air. You know, children, some of the birds cannot fly. Some of the birds, maximum 90% of the birds can fly easily in the air. But some birds cannot fly. Why? Because their weight of the body, those body have heavy weight. These birds have very less weight. That only I told you. Hollow bones and the 8 sacs becomes the body lighter. But some birds have heavy weight. With the heavy weight, those birds cannot fly. Those birds only known as flight. Those birds only known as flightless birds. What birds, children? Flightless birds. Flightless birds means these birds cannot fly. Like a ostrich, hummingbird. Though some of the birds cannot fly in the air because those body have heavy weight. Those body have heavy weight. With the heavy weight, they cannot fly in the air. Those birds only known as flightless. Flightless birds. Flightless. Flightless birds. This is about aerial animals. A-E-R-I-A-L. Aerial animals. Okay, children? And you know, children, which bird is the biggest bird? Ostrich is the biggest bird. Ostrich is the biggest bird. And what is the smallest bird? Hummingbird. Hummingbird is the smallest bird. Many number of birds are there. In that, hummingbird is the smallest bird. And ostrich is the biggest bird. And one more animal, our national bird. What is that? Peacock. Peacock is our national bird. Peacock is our national bird. What is our state bird? Yes, parrot. Parrot is our state bird. How beautiful that parrot. Green in color. The beak is in the pink color. So, this is about the aerial animals. Okay, ma'am? So, watch carefully the video. We'll continue the next class in our next video.